Christmas I bought my son a 3D printer. This is an Anycubic Kobra Go. For the price point it came pretty well packaged and actually not too much assembly. Everything was labeled really nice. So much so that we didn't even manage to lose anything, which is kind of impressive given it was me and a 12-year-old. The aluminum extrusions go together pretty good. They screw in together, and if you're paying attention to the instructions, you don't have to take it apart and reassemble it when you forget to put on the little lock washers. So read and follow the instructions. It was surprisingly easy to assemble. So we just about got it assembled. We're just putting the last little bits together, right?
We're touching the screen. I'm super excited. I've already got ideas for projects. I hope that one won't go in. Let's try this guy.
Comes with all the tools you need to assemble it, which are just Allen keys, so it's really not that impressive that it comes with tools. But hey, they come with it. It even comes with a little starter roll of PLA, which is kind of handy if you don't know what to buy. We've got it all assembled, right?
Yep.
At least it looks like we do. So now we're calibrating things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that wobble by adjusting some eccentric bolts on the bottom here. Alright, so now there's no more play in this bed and it's still moving back and forth just fine. So that's good, right?
Yep.
Now we're going to do the same thing up here and we're going to adjust the x-axis and level it out. The instructions say to adjust the x-axis first before you adjust the build plate. However, that didn't really make sense because if you're leveling the x-axis off the build plate and the build plate isn't stable, it didn't make sense. So we switched to a block of wood instead of the box because I think it gives you a better reference surface. The instructions say adjust to a certain resistance. And as you see, these just spin freely, so obviously we need to tighten those up a little bit. This here is the eccentric nut, so as you turn it one way or the other, it cams the wheel back in and out. So, turn it. Okay, stop, see? Now there's resistance there.
Can I see? Oh yeah, there is resistance.
So maybe
there.
loosen it off just a little bit, because you don't want it too tight.
So left.
So are you going lefty or tight?
I think we should go right.
Okay, keep going. Here, how about you run your finger on it, and I will tighten it.
There.
Good.
A little more.
And now that we've got this all calibrated and we have these D wheels tightened up, and theoretically our x-axis is calibrated relatively square. You probably have to click it with the button and scroll down to leveling and go to auto leveling. Oh ho ho, look at that. It's alive. Are you excited?
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I bought this particular printer. My understanding is this little orange thing on the bottom of the print head can sense the magnetic field coming off of the bed, and it checks a whole bunch of little different points just to kind of figure out where everything is. Well, how about that? So this first print is a little owl that's included with the Anycubic software package, and it did pretty good until it failed to adhere to the bed. Alright, so what's that?
It's the bottom half of an owl. There's a cold draft coming up from underneath the door and it's messing up the print. So until we can get something to plug that and shroud the machine, we're not making that.
Yeah, that's the result of our first print.
It still looks
Well, actually, I
cool.
guess this is attempt number 2. The first one didn't adhere to the bed at all. So we cranked up the temperature on the bed and the extruder nozzle and it was going pretty good until all of a sudden it wasn't. Yeah, it was going perfect until it came loose. Anyway, so there you go. There's our first experience with a 3D printer. So the boy and I would like to thank you for watching, and if you made it all the way to the end, why don't you give us the social gratification of a subscription and a thumbs up and all that jazz, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hope you enjoy, and check out these other videos that are popping up on the screen now, because they will make you happy.